Many questions are still left unanswered following the Justice Department's release of heavily redacted files related to the Jeffrey Epstein case.
We weren't promised some sort of eventual tranche of disclosures that are going to take place over what? Days, weeks, months, years?
Hear why lawmakers are now threatening to take legal action against the U.S. Attorney General and why the DOJ is standing behind its decision to slowly release these files.
A pattern of denied insurance claims and rapid industry growth is now raising questions for many California homeowners. How this trend is impacting those affected by the Los Angeles wildfires.
Tensions between the U.S. and Venezuela could soon reach a breaking point after President Trump confirmed the military is trying to seize a third oil tanker. What the White House accuses the nation of using the tankers for and how the U.S. is looking to progress its military efforts in Venezuela.
And it's nothing doing yet, but we got a lot of rain heading our way this week. Hope you're ready for that atmospheric river. It's going to start hitting us late tomorrow. Details on what's going to happen with that, including how much rain we can expect and where it's going to hit the hardest. Details coming up in your Great Day forecast.
You're watching Fox 26, and now, Great Day.
Good morning. We begin this hour with a live look at downtown Fresno, where today's high in Fresno will be 65 degrees. We're having some surreal moments to start off the week. Maybe a Christmas miracle, so to speak. No haze, higher temperatures. Man, what a way to start off the week this morning. Good morning. I'm Carl Cook.
And I'm Christina Rodriguez. Liz Gonzalez is off today.
And I'm Justin Willis. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, definitely some interesting things happening here. We are officially in winter now. Yesterday was the official first day. And we also, yesterday, we got 1 degree shy of the record high for yesterday. Gosh. Yeah, so it's really interesting things happening there. And we were only supposed to be in the 60s. And, well, we've got more 60s on tap today ahead of that rain coming in. So let's show you how today is shaping up, and then we'll talk about the rain in a little bit after that. All right, so here's what's happening right now. It is currently 51 degrees. It is, let's see, the winds are out of the southeast at 3 miles an hour. The dew point's at 48. And the rest of the day, check it out here. 10 a.m. 56, noon 61, 5 60. It's going to be mostly cloudy throughout the day, and our wind speeds are going to be hanging out about 5 to 10 miles an hour for us here. Again, this is ahead of the rain that's coming this week, and that is our next weather maker, and it is a big weather maker. We will discuss in just a few.
In central Fresno, an investigation is underway after a person was hit by a car. Fresno police say it happened last night near Dakota and Blackstone Avenues. Officers confirmed that the person has died. Information on this crash is limited at this time, and this is a developing story, so we'll continue to bring you updates both on air and online as they come into our newsroom. Just head over to our website at kmph.com. In North Fresno, a family is out of harm's way after their house caught on fire. It happened last night in the area of Reichert Avenue and Fresno Street. When fire crews arrived, they found heavy smoke coming from the home's garage. We're told 3 of the people that lived there were already outside. A 4-day-old baby was quickly found inside and taken to an area hospital where they're expected to be okay. The homeowner tells us a malfunctioning heater sparked this fire. Crews were able to prevent that fire from spreading, and nobody was hurt. Republican Congressman Thomas Massie is claiming the Justice Department's recent release of the Epstein files is failing to meet the law.
No, they're flouting the spirit and the letter of the law. It's very troubling, the posture that they've taken. And I won't be satisfied until the survivors are satisfied.
Massie had co-sponsored a bill which the president signed into law last month, directing the DOJ to release its files into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche acknowledges the release was heavily redacted, but says it was done so to protect Epstein's victims. Yesterday, Blanche also confirmed the DOJ has since taken down several photos, but denies reports that it was done to protect the president.
It has nothing to do with President Trump. There are dozens of photos of President Trump already released to the public seeing him with Mr. Epstein. He has said that in the 90s and early 2000s, he socialized with him. So the absurdity of us pulling down a photo, a single photo, because President Trump was in it, is laughable.
Congressman Massie, alongside Congressman Ro Khanna, said that they'll try to find Attorney General Pam Bondi in contempt of Congress for not releasing more documents.
Pam Bondi is breaking the law,
And this is the corrupt system, the Epstein class that people are sick of. So I believe we're going to get bipartisan support in holding her accountable.
As the American people want to know the names of people in those files to make sure that they're held accountable. He adds a committee of Congress should determine whether the redactions are justified or not. Meanwhile, Blanche says the DOJ is still reviewing documents related to Epstein, promising that more will be released in the coming weeks. He says that the agency is doing everything possible to comply with the law.
All right, time is, well, coming up on 5:05 now, and here's what's happening here. Atmospheric river on its way here, so check it out here. Yep, there it is, really impacting Northern California. They've had some pretty heavy rains and a little bit of damage here and there because of what's been happening already over the course of the weekend. But that is going to start to shift into our direction here. Got some low pressure there that's kind of fueling that, but also some high pressure kind of drawing that up from the tropical regions here. So it's kind of why you're seeing things get a little bit warmer than usual here. We get 70 yesterday. That was a degree shy of the record today. We're forecasting some mid-60s out there. So we'll see how things shape up in terms of our temperatures here. But let's kind of focus on the atmospheric river here and show you what's going on. We already have some alerts in place ahead of this, some wind alerts, some winter alerts going on here. First, let's talk about the high wind watch, really covering the entire coastline there as this system blows ashore here. We're talking about this going into effect, it's in effect tomorrow and all the way through early Wednesday morning there. But got some high winds going there up and down the shoreline there, and then all the way down south through Bakersfield and up into Kern County there, mountains there, Mojave region, talking about 40, 50 mile an hour wind speeds there. Again, that's in effect until Wednesday morning. Also have a winter storm watch already in effect for the Sierra Nevada mountains. That's going in effect tomorrow, lasting all the way through Friday afternoon. We're going to see some very heavy snow, very heavy high wind speeds up there, very blizzard-like conditions in some of these places as this storm blows in. We're talking about several feet of snow as well for the Sierra Nevada mountains here. With the future cast here, you can kind of see today by about midday there, it's really going to be impacting the Bay Area, really blowing up into the northern Sierra there. Tahoe going to get some heavy rain and snow up there, and same for the northern Sierra there. Now let's get to tomorrow there, where we were expecting things to pick up for us late tomorrow night. We might see some sprinkles just before midnight, but just after midnight is when things really get going there. There's Wednesday, 1 a.m. heavy all along the coastline there, and then as it blows in, you can see how heavy it gets overnight into the early morning hours Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a very rainy day. We do have a flood watch in effect because of that, and you can kind of see just how heavy it's going to be. That yellow shaded area there, that's all going north to south, so some of that's going to work its way through the valley and bring several inches of rain to a lot of places there. Heavy snowfall in the Sierra Nevada mountains there, as you can see. This is going to be all through Wednesday there and throughout the day there, so it's likely going to be raining all day Wednesday. It might back off a little bit Wednesday night before we get another round on Thursday there, Christmas Day. Going to be very rainy as well. A lot of snow up in the mountains going that day, and you can kind of see how it goes throughout the day. We might get a little opening there late Thursday afternoon, but then we're expecting more rain on Friday as well. Friday, though, is when things will start to back off for us there. Maybe in the afternoon hours where we'll start to see some of that happening there, but there'll still be plenty of snow going throughout the day up across the Sierra Nevada mountains there for the duration of this storm there. Friday night, things really back off, and then things should clear out for the weekend. So Tuesday through Friday, we are looking for some very heavy rain coming in here. That flood watch, though, let's talk about that a little bit here. It is for the entire San Joaquin Valley, by the way. It does last tomorrow through Friday, and that's due to the excessive runoff we're going to see from some localized flooding. So we're talking about the rivers, lakes, streams, those things could be overflowing there, and there could be some flooding in your area. So please take the necessary precautions. If you need to, go get some sandbags, check with your local municipalities, city, county areas there, and see if you can get some sandbags. You might need them this week. Rain is expected to be about 2.5 inches in a lot of places on average there. Well, we'll get some more details for you on the exact totals in your region throughout the morning here on Great Day. In the meantime, here's what you can expect. Temperature-wise, that is. 65 is our high today. Yeah, that's pretty well above normal there. 63 tomorrow, and we're still in the 60s here on Wednesday, even though it'll be raining all day. 61 degrees that day, and could get about half an inch of rain for the day there on Wednesday. We'll be in the 50s overnight. All right, coming up in just a bit here, we'll take a look at your highs and lows across the rest of the San Joaquin Valley for your Monday.
A new report from Unlocking America's Future reveals insurance companies canceled more than 250,000 California policies between 2020 and 2023. But the insurance industry made $164 billion in investments during that same time period. Homeowners affected by January's wildfires in Los Angeles say they're now being forced to battle insurance companies after their claims were denied and delayed despite smoke damage on their property, making recovery even harder.
State Farm is minimizing the damage, challenging independent testing, contradicting CIH recommendations for safe and effective remediation, conducting peer reviews of our reports, delaying sharing reports.
Since 2019, premiums have surged. State Farm secured a 17% rate increase for this year, then immediately requested another 11% hike. As private insurers pull back, many homeowners are now turning to the California Fair Plan. The commander-in-chief is now touting a new agreement made with 9 pharmaceutical companies. How the Most Favored Nation pricing initiative is expected to lower the cost of drugs here in the U.S.
The Chuck Chansey Sky Camp, sponsored by Chuck Chansey Gold Resort and Casino.
And a live look now at the Fresno Yosemite International Airport from above our Fox 26 News studio. The time now is 5:10 and 53 degrees right now. You can find new headlines of the weather forecast on your screen all morning long, even through the commercial break.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.